Hey, I'm Chris Buck from Cardinal Black. I'm here at the Guitar Show 2025 in Birmingham. My main guitar, my go-to guitar, is my Yamaha Revstar. Looking configured over my shoulder there. It's a custom shop model, the Yamaha came up the maybe back in 2020. Picked it up in NAMM in 2020 in Calabasas, California. It's pretty similarly spec, to be honest, to the 502, which is one of the standard production models the Yamaha were making at the time. It's just a great guitar, it's just total workhorse. It's no bells, no whistles, nothing really that can go wrong with it. It's two pickup, three-way select switches, master volume, master tone. That's about it. That's all you kind of really need, to be honest. There's so much that you can really get out of a guitar like that, just by manipulating the volume and manipulating the tone. There's it gets very easily overlooked. So I love it. Clearly, I mean, by the way on it, kind of a test on that. So long may it live. So my band Cardinal Black's got a pretty busy year in regard to touring. We're off to the US for our first proper US tour. In August, we kind of dipped our toe over the waters, into the water, so to speak. We did last summer. Played the show at the Troubadour in Los Angeles. We played the Basement East in Nashville. We played a festival in Omaha. All of which sold out, which absolutely blew our minds. So we decided to go back this year. We announced the tour about 3 days ago, and New York's already sold out. Toronto was already sold out. So we're off to a pretty decent start. We're playing the Troubadour again. We're playing Antones in Texas. We're playing a whole bunch of legendary kind of iconic venues. So particularly excited for that. Coming back to the UK then, playing the UK in October, just into November, and then we're off to Europe in November, kind of December. So the kind of back end of this year is going to be pretty busy, so keeping on my toes. Live setup is a little bit of a kind of evolving thing, to be honest, depending on where I am and whether I can actually take my own amps with me. In the UK and Europe, where we tend to just ship my stuff around wherever we go, it's an old Super Reverb, and it's an old Fender Concert. Super Reverb on 1966 and the Concert from 1966. All of the pedals, fairly sizable pedal board. I'm trying to kind of whittle that down a little bit for the US, just to make carting that over to New York and then carting it around the US a little bit easier. All of us to be in the back of the van. Stuff coming in and out of the library. Fairly simply, I'm a big fan of Victory amps as well, so I've been using the MK Clean for quite a while. It's a bit of a revolving door, to be honest, but whatever sounds good. As for the US, I haven't really figured that out yet. One of my plans is to maybe buy some amps in New York, play them across the country, maybe look to sell them in California, but we'll see how I get on with that, man. I guess the one thing I probably couldn't do a show without would be my guitar. I don't know, to be honest. I'm pretty flexible. I mean, as much as my gear is fairly specific, I'm also fairly open-minded. My gear tends to kind of span quite a lot of different backlines, depending on whether we're doing flying gigs, whether we're doing festivals, whatever it is. As long as it's got reverb, I'm happy. To be honest, that's my one kind of kryptonite, I guess. If I don't have reverb, everything kind of goes to pot. So as long as it's got reverb, I'm good to go. What's on my rider? Not much, to be honest. I mean, on a very boring kind of industry insider level, we actually decided to sack off the idea of a rider a little while ago. It turns out it's just one of those things that promoters seem to screw you into the floor on, and then lo and behold, 50 quid's worth of stellar Artois and fruit apparently costs £350. So we kind of came to the conclusion that, well, maybe we just get our own rider. Maybe we pop out the Tesco's and get the stuff that we want to get. So very boring answer, but tend to be trying to kind of keep it relatively healthy on tour. It's very easy, especially when you're driving long distances between cities on motorways and byways and highways, to end up at Burger King or end up in McDonald's. Other fast food joints are available. The temptation is always there to kind of live not particularly healthy lifestyle, but if you're trying to do this long term, it's nice to at least maybe have a piece of fruit. So try and keep it healthy. You stay on this.